eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. I have seen him in the...
We're here today to honor 2 men and 9 women. One of the men was a felon named John Gutson de la Mothe Borglum. He was born March 25th, 1867 in St. Charles, Idaho. And today we will unveil the largest Borglum bronze statue in the world here in Boise. In 1910, he was delighted to accept a $25,000 commission to create a statue for Newark, New Jersey, in front of the Essex County Courthouse. But he conceived a different Lincoln than all those theretofore done. Not an aloof man on a pedestal, standing erect, but instead he began to think about a weary man, bearing the burdens of war, lost deep in thought. One of the women we recognized here today, like Borglum, is a sculptor. Irene Dealey owns and operates the Women of Steel Gallery in Garden City. And it is important to us gathered here today that she studied Borglum. She went to Newark, New Jersey. She touched and inspected the original statue. She made more than 350 photographs of the image. She recreated the entire surface area of the statue in clay, taking about 5 weeks. And she supervised a computer scanning process that created the structure on which that clay went, that took 3 days, and utilized and created 6 million data points so that an accurate reproduction could be made. Ladies and gentlemen, the sculptor of the day, Irene Dealey.
Thank you, David, and also thank you, Carol McGregor, and the rest of the women that helped entrusted this project to me. It was an enormous honor and actually very humbling. This is the first monumental scale that I had been entrusted with, so it was an unbelievable privilege to work on this. I just wanted to share a couple things, interesting points about working on this piece. It's quite an exercise to try to replicate another artist's technique. Every artist has their own way, of course, in manipulating their materials, and so it was an enormous undertaking to go over every surface. What I mainly focused on was not just doing the little details, the drips and the fingerprints in there that he would have put, but he really focused on capturing the spirit of his subjects. That was the thing that he picked up most from Rodin. In fact, Rodin changed his whole course, Borglum's whole course in his approach to work, because of that goal of his to capture the spirit, not just a likeness. So he used this impressionistic technique, and I could tell as I went over the piece and studied the photographs and then began working in the material myself, that he worked very quickly. His original piece was done in wax, and there were drips of wax that happened to fall that he just allowed to stay there, and one drip happened to fall under his right eye. And because the subject matter, and he actually had entitled this piece at one time Gethsemane, he wanted to capture the character of Lincoln on the eve of the Civil War. And so there's a very contemplative feel to this piece. And as he was thinking about, actually, and in the end, losing his life for what we have today. So just enjoy this piece as Borglum, and I know Lincoln would enjoy having everyone crawl around on him and think about liberty. So thank you very much.
We stand here today to honor Lincoln and to unveil a new statue. There are more statues of Lincoln coming now, even here almost a year or a half a year later. Just as each succeeding generation of Americans holds Lincoln and his remarkable life in its collective memory, every generation of Americans erects statues to this great American figure, and every generation of artists portrays him in their own unique way. Each artist sees Lincoln through their own eyes as we see him through our eyes. We're here to honor Gutzon Borglum as well as Lincoln today, and I found a copy of the original booklet that was put out after the dedication ceremony, and in there Borglum talked about Lincoln and how he approached Lincoln, and these are some of the things that he said about doing this particular statue. If my figure of him, occupying but a simple bench, unposed, unconscious of the presence of another, gives to the passer-by any of his great spirit, then the work is a success.
I find it very interesting that it was 9 women who decided to bring us this statue of Lincoln. Carol and I have been friends for years. We began talking about this, and she said, I'm going to find my women, and we are going to do something about this. Well, congratulations, Carol, and congratulations to all you women who took part in this. I know, Dave, you had a definite part of this, and congratulations to you. And Irene, where did she go? Irene, this is only the first of your monumental bronzes that you will put your name on. Congratulations.
We, united, give this statue to the City of Boise and its representative, Mayor Dave Beater. Thank you.
But we're here today to mark Lincoln's accomplishments and his legacy, and to honor the memory of this great man for many years to come. I want to thank David Leroy for helping to oversee this project, and Irene Deely for lending her incredible talents to the project. Special thanks as well to Dr. Carol McGregor and the other donors who made this project a reality. On behalf of all the people of Boise, past, present, and especially future, I'm proud to accept this incredible gift. Thank you all very, very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Gutzon Borglum's seated Lincoln.
They have built him an altar in the evening dew and damps. I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. In the beauty of the lilies, Christ was born across the sea, with a glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me.